today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing. 500. That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
On first down, Moulton, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards. The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Anthony Miller. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Fielded in the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bilal Nichols in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 30-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They'll run on first down. Moulton. That's Leonard Floyd with a tackle, a man who used to be with the Chicago Bears.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bryant, middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a give right side. Moulton. And some space here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Bears 7, Rams nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd down. Bryant, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Out to his left. And Robinson with a big catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's gone. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Brings up
2nd and 7 from the 20.
The 20-yard line.
Out of the gun. Gone. And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
A gain of 30. First down, Bears.
On 1st and 10. Bryant buying time to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Bryant. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. As the first half is winding down, and the Bears will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. They're going for Jefferson downfield. No, and it's incomplete. So we reach half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Rams nothing.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Taken in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Jared Goff sacked.
That's all. That's all. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
An 8-yard gain.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. Throwing on first down. Bryant, he completes this into the hands of Miller.
Bryant's pass.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Off play action. Bryant.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained to the line schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. The 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. 85 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The kickoff for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets the edge steam going.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Henderson. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Take him down right
in on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 44-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Throw left side taken in by Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Henderson going to run for it. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Gone. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Goff. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's gone. It is incomplete.
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They go ahead and snap it. Be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Pass across the 20, 10, and they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again. Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Goff. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moulton. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At his 48-yard line.
To throw on 3rd down. Bryant dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Chicago, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile for L.A., they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation. Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back who likes to catch,
it's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often. happen.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn Swift. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be.
And it's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 80 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket, but it's a lot to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Stafford with the left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
On 2nd down, Swift. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Swift.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this #1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Their own 19-yard line.
There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Tracy Walker on the tackle.
On third down, Bryant going deep this time for Miller. And it's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete.
Anthony Miller, an 80-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
For Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down. How big that is. In this situation, they got to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Room here to run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards. And he'll get across midfield and to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Breaks through the contact. 20! And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the
A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At at their own 25-yard line.
Kenny Galladay and the Lions set to go to work again. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
For a Lion from the gun, here's Stafford. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be second down.
T.J. Hawkinson.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. He'll get this off to Swift. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, here comes Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. At their own.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. To throw again. Bryant. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Trying to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now a first down throw. Stafford will try and set up the screen to Swift. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. Third down here. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
It'll be Lions Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not. We'll find out. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
12 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. On first down, Moulton. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run. And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral it. Now, they've got some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive and trying to stay with it. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start. On 2nd down now, Swift. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And this one taken in by Cephas. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 40.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and goal.
That's good for 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
But it will, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Stafford looks to throw again. The throw for Kennedy is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tashawn Gibson. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping... Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Bryant out to his left. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
It's a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag. I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
The 44-yard
to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Rolling to his left. He'll run it. Tough to bring Bryant down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Moulton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moulton. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run with their fullback. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.